Hello everybody, welcome back to the Cornercraft episode series. My name is Noiizy, and today we have some things outside that I just went ahead and discovered at the moment I logged on. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm always honest with my followers and stuff. Well, I made a mistake. I recorded 25 minutes of gameplay. I recorded a whole episode. I mean, the whole episode was completed. I went to go edit it, and guess what? I did hit record, but I didn't select the source on my recording software, so guess what that meant? Black screen. That's all I had. I had commentary and no gameplay, so we're gonna have to try and reenact everything. So pretty much what happened is we logged on, and I found a sign, okay? Ow! Dude, yep, anyway, I found a sign, and it turns out that Snowy built me a pumpkin farm. And the pumpkin farm is actually underground here because they know me too well. I like things underground. So as you can see, is I built a little thing over to it so I can walk to it. And it says Zelda and Snow. So I think, did you guys both make it? If you did, thank you to... Ah! So, like I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by the creeper, and we have a pumpkin farm. And thank you so much for Snowy and Zelda if you did take Aww, my signs disappeared. That was like a really good memory. That sucks. I'll have to get them to rewrite them. This was all encased, but like I said before when I was recording the whole episode, I removed this layer here that went around it to block all of this off, and this, because I didn't quite understand how it worked. So the gameplay was pretty much me attempting to figure it out and try to understand how it worked. Now, from what I discovered here is if we... Oh, geez, the gravel... The gravel is what kills me. I hate the gravel. So if we attempt to get up here like a normal Minecraft human... So what happens is you go ahead and you place these stalks down under the observers, and what happens is when they get to the point where they are a full block, considering that is the pumpkin itself, what happens is these pistons around them push down, and then they all mine them, and then when they get mined, they fall into the hopper minecart, and then the minecart comes over here and places it next to the chest, and then it goes from the hopper to the chest. Now, I was very confused when I first, discovered this, and I started messing around with it. I thought that the pumpkins had to go under the pistons itself because it would make more sense for it to go down and hit them. But then I noticed that when that happens, it leaves this like that right there, and obviously we don't want that, which makes sense because when I came down here and inspected it the first time, there was a bunch of these in those certain areas, and I had to go back in there and like kind of hoe them all out. And now that I know that they're supposed to be like that because that's not where you put the stalks. So the whole episode was going to be something else, but this is actually kind of a cool build, and I really do want to work on this. And what we're going to do today is make it more noisy friendly. And when I mean noisy friendly, I mean nice. So I have some stuff here in the inventory, and this is going to be all of the items that we're going to use. I did grab a shovel. I made one, and I don't know why it's not in my inventory. It's apparently somewhere. So, again, I do apologize for my terrible, terrible user error there with not recording the actual gameplay, but just the voice. So I went ahead and just restarted it all over again. I thought that would probably be the best thing, instead of me trying to, like, mimic what I did and kind of do the voice overlay on the gameplay itself, because that wouldn't match up very nice. So... I did make the diamond, didn't I? Where are my diamonds at? So I thought that we would just go ahead and make a whole new episode, which to me is a lot better. What am I doing? I need some of these. If I can place these down right. Oh my goodness. You know it's been a while when you start doing stuff like that. So I'm going to do some editing here. We're going to go ahead and grab all of this stuff. Well, not grab it, but we're going to go ahead and get it all out the way. The only thing that I'm concerned about seeing will be the actual blocks that you can probably see through it. Now, I'm probably going to put some glass around it, maybe get some black stained glass, I think, and wrap that. Actually, no, Okay, wait a second. Oh, hang on. I don't know if that block was supposed to be there or not. And this is the only poopy thing about messing with someone else's redstone build that they built you, because I don't know where all the redstone is, so the redstone could be hidden somewhere like above me or below me. And I'm hoping that there's no redstone running along this line of stone here. Because the last thing I want is to break it, because then that would be awful and I would feel so bad, because Snowy did such an awesome job here with this. I'll probably go wood, because you can't see these blocks when this is covered up. So we're going to wrap this around with wood, because dark wood is the OG Noiizy building material. If you have been with me since day one of me playing Minecraft, I think like a couple of months now, you'll know that I absolutely love wood. And dark wood, actually, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the oak or anything like that, but I kind of want to make this area of the map a little bit welcoming, more than it was. I mean, again, Snowy, thank you ever so much for giving me that content idea, which is what we're doing now. So I feel like, oh, that I'm gonna have to like place this block down immediately fast so that minecart stays on the track. So I'll probably jump down here, wait for it to go back, and then move it, place these just like that. Now this isn't going to be a crazy huge build, I just want you to know it's going to be a pretty standard build. I think this is probably going to get filled back in, maybe, unless I want to put wood down. I would like to take this and remove it and drop it down. Ooh, see, now I'm probably gonna have to do something here. I might have to remove this block. I may have just broke it. I didn't break it. Okay, never mind. I want to get this back on the track. Because I need to remove this guy. Now, I gotta remember how Snowy did this. I'm not a very, you know, redstone-y person here. Now, I'm probably gonna have to do some sort of S-shaped here. Because I'm gonna have the chests go over here. That's what I'm aiming for. Will it work? Probably not. Did I not bring... Oh, I have wood on me. I was like, did I bring enough stuff to do this? Well, I did. I think. And then I think we'll do some main pillars here of wood, because wood looks great underground. Like this. We'll put another one here. Now, I am going to leave this kind of open. I might do some stairs on the top. I know I do have some oak planks here, so we can probably place the crafting table back down. I don't know why I don't have that on. For right now, we'll place that crafting table there, and then we'll get some oak stairs for the top. Ooh, that's gonna... I think that might bug me because it's longer here, but shorter here. Do I push this one more block over so I can have it equal? I think that's probably the best. I'm just currently trying to finish up some of the outside stuff here. And I want to place some dirt around this stuff, because we are going to be having the outside of this completely underground, but we're still going to be able to see the you know, the framework of what we just did. This is going to be the chest area. Now, what I'm not understanding is I've got to make these rails obviously come down and then absolutely, you know, come underneath here. As long, see, and this is the thing that I just realized just now when I was jumping, I can technically have the rails go back one more to here and then drop down, because it doesn't need to pick up the pumpkin on this block here, so technically we don't have to have it, you know, come past this block and then go down. We can actually push it back one more. And then we'll remove this guy and put this here, because the only bad thing is about this, so we're gonna see this, and this is where we walk into the building. So I don't quite know how I want this part to go. I'll be able to figure it out. So it turns out that for some reason I'm very surprised the hopper will not, well, the hopper minecart, I'm surprised it doesn't put those items into the chests if it's running below it. So that's kind of odd. Now I don't know if I put a powered rail down and put this here and then put the minecart on it. And then put the, where are the thingies here? Now I don't know how to set this back. I don't know how I might have to stand here to see if it works. Yeah, so they're not going into those chests. So it looks like I'm going to have the rail going in front of these guys. Hopefully then it works. If not, we may have to approach this differently. All right. So it's still not going. So how this is gonna work now is it should come across here, hit the hopper, go into this one, and obviously when this one gets full, it will kind of obviously not put any more items into this chest, and it'll go to this one, and then this one. Hopefully. I'm just now decorating the back side of this, to the point where it looks decent when you come in the room, but now I'm kind of wondering if I should test this before I do anything. So let's put this here, put the pumpkins in, and push this. Alright. It worked. Noiizy, you redstone beast. And alright, so I'm happy with that. It works, which is fantastic. I'm probably gonna wrap glass, I think, around here. Maybe orange glass to make it, you know, look like a pumpkin farm. I'm just trying to figure out how this goes now. I think he had a block above it, maybe? I think he had a block here like this. And then he had another one here. And on the back side of... I think it was... There was a torch, I do believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there was a redstone torch here. And then there was a comparator. Is it a comparator? Sorry, it's a repeater. So he had a repeater here. That was on that tick. And I think he had that facing that, was it? And then... Did he have a redstone torch somewhere, maybe? Because this isn't powered. Okay. Will it activate if I put this on here? Right. There we go. Okay. Alright. This is the moment of truth. Uh-oh. Wait a second. What happened here? Oh. What happened? Pick up my pumpkins. Hey, all right, we're making progress, folks. Nice. Look at that. Now, I don't think you can see behind this, but I will go ahead and put some wood behind it. Yes, I know. I stopped it. It's okay. And let's... Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do stone down here, because I'm pretty sure you can see the stone. And I don't have any glowstone. I messed up and I destroyed it. But the good thing is we can, in fact, put some decoration here. Oh, come on. Give me a break. I'm currently trying to do stuff. So now... See, the only thing is you're going to be able to see some stuff through the glass. So I'm trying to make behind the glass look nice. Like, maybe we can fill this in with wood or stone. Actually, let's do wood. 31 should be enough. Just that way, if any mobs get back here, they don't, you know, destroy what we've built. It looks good in here. There's enough light. Now, there's really no point in me doing anything with this block, like removing it, for instance, and putting a new one there, because we're only going to get to this point, so... To me, that's good. What to put here? That's the question. Should I put wood here like that? And I can probably fill this in with orange, and then fill this in with orange too, like right along this line. I'm not liking this though. I might have to move this over one. That way we can come in with like no hassle. Now I better go ahead and put the minecart back on there. There we go. It's outside. We have a nice view. It's kind of nice. The only thing that I'm probably going to change is the entrance, actually. Instead of it being there, why don't I just put it in the middle? Come on, Noiizy, use your brain. Yeah, why don't I just go ahead and do that? That would make so much more sense. Now, I know you guys probably thought of that already as I was building it. You already probably thought, Noiizy dude, just put it in the center. Why are you doing it like that? Why don't you just put the entrance in the center so you don't have to worry about it anymore? Good question, folks. A very good question. Yeah, see, look at that. Now, the only thing is, should I put, like, fences on either side of this, or do you reckon that would be too much? I think I should probably just go ahead and leave it like that and call it good. Then put some lanterns on this. Maybe put a lantern in the center here. And put a lantern in the center. Right there. I think that should be good for lanterns. Or maybe we should... Should we hang a lantern off that? I think that might look kind of nice if we did this and then... hung a lantern on that corner. Didn't know he was down here. I thought he died. So I'm gonna go find some orange dye, and then we will craft the glass to give this more of a pumpkin-y feel. And we're gonna wrap some glass around this here, like this, and then maybe put some on the block in front of the rail track, like pretty much right here, like that. And then we should be good. And then that should be the end of the episode when that comes, so I'll be right back. Now I can only probably put the glass to there. This can probably go to here. I might actually put some stairs to the side here. So it's a lot more easier to get into here. Now, I didn't say I was the best at placing these. I have always stated I am the absolute worst at placing these blocks. Like, 100% true. Go ahead and do that, and then... go ahead and remove these. And we did bring some leaves, because I wasn't quite sure if I was going to put leaves anywhere. But now I have the leaves. I might put them, like, above. If I can get up there somehow. Might have to sacrifice the wood. Do it like that. It's all coming together quite nicely. Maybe do some flowering bushes here. That's probably gonna look weird because I'm not gonna have any bushes on this side. I'm not really gonna worry about this, or I probably should actually. Maybe I can knock this wall back one and kind of put some wood here. Like that, then maybe take the dirt out. What else do we have here that we could put in the background? Now, I might actually put pumpkins back here if it'll let me stack them. Like this. Now, you probably think I'm crazy, but that's okay. And then we'll go ahead and grab some orange glass. Oh, there it is. Like so. Just so we know it's a pumpkin farm. Because we've got to make everybody know that it's a pumpkin farm. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to do that. Now we might actually just have to do wood in these little holes. And then put the glass in front of them. I've really got to keep my tools in my hotbar. At all times. I just get carried away with pushing the middle mouse button. And what that does is it obviously gives you that item. So we got 14 left, and this is obviously where we come up to put everything in there, but it looks like... Oh, wait a minute, is this like an unlimited farm? Did I not need to do... Because I haven't had to place those in a while. Hang on. Yeah, see, it looks like it's like an unlimited farm. I guess they keep growing. Huh. So I can, in fact, close this up. Like so. I do like it. I want to put some stairs. Some dark stairs. Do you have dark stairs? Probably more than that. Oh, wait a minute. Say, didn't I just click this? 8 should be enough. Because I want to do... just like that. I mean, this is probably more like a viewing area because apparently we don't have to go in there and keep placing them down. So I don't really know how it works. I could be wrong. I don't know, but it looks like it's doing something because, like, you know, we have all of these pumpkins in here. We have 18 now. So I guess that will just constantly keep running, which is fantastic. And to finish off the episode, folks, we're going to go ahead and do our little walkway down to this. It is completed, and I'm actually fairly happy with what we did here. And so coming back from over here, we did this square kind of, you know, border around some grass blocks to kind of make it look a little bit better. The plan is to go ahead and link our platform here and then do some sort of pathway down here and all the way to the pumpkin farm. I am going to get rid of this at some point, but this is what we have. Just a casual staircase. I did go back to the cave and grab some glowstone to put in the corners of the stairs, just so it kind of glows a little bit better. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, perfect. And that block is still... Now we don't see the block no more. I honestly don't know what that control is. I hope if I relog it disappears, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and go to the spawn. Now, where is my horse? Did he wander off? So this is pretty much all the same. That's new down there. And someone built a dock, which looks kind of cool. If I can get down there. Who hasn't picked up their Christmas presents? Snowy is probably not gonna pick his Christmas present up. Zelda. Ah, look at that. Merry Christmas, Noiizy. How sweet. But yeah, that was a Christmas present to the guys and the girls. Yep, so Zelda picked up hers. Lovely. That's probably gonna stay there forever. How many? What is going on? There is so many... So many Why is there so many villagers here? Yeah, so I'm guessing Snowy's probably not going to pick his stuff up, because it looks like he's been on here doing something, as you can see. So I'm kind of curious on why he isn't taking his Christmas present. It's okay. Okay, so I think this is some sort of creeper spawner. I think Kara built this and said it's a small one, but it works. Now, yeah, I hear the cat. So where does the loot go? Where does the loot go, Miss Kara? Do you have to go up here? Okay, this is gonna take quite some time. So it's literally just a bed. Is there any fast way of getting down? There's no fast way of getting down. You have to hold it. Oh, jeez. Well, can we like fall and then kind of like go in? Alright, so you have to stay in it. Yeah, you have to stay in it, which blows, but I cannot believe that happened. Where is all of my equipment here? Okay. So I'm not too sure how this works. I would expect that there would be a collection. Oh. Hey, found it. Wow. That looks great. Okay, hey, Kara, I'm taking some stuff. Kara, I'm taking some stuff. I'm taking a stack of 64. That'll help with the TNT. Well, I'm glad that's there because, yeah, I use a lot of TNT. Okay, so to finish things off, we're gonna stand on Snowy's house because, yeah, we're just gonna do it. But on that note, I appreciate every single one of you who clicked on this video and watched it to the end. If you are one of those people who went all the way to the end of the video and you watched it all the way through, I love you so much. And I love everybody else who clicked on the video. If you liked it, go ahead and like it. If you want to subscribe, please do so. We are working very hard on the Cornercraft to make it become something. If you want to be a part of this server and our Cornercraft crew, links in the description. It says Discord link. Go ahead and join it, and I'll see you in there. But I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic day. Hope you had a great Christmas. See you in the next one.
Yeah.